Hello, Cruzmates! Oh, that's on screen. It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. It is the first stream of the new year, 2025, January 1st, and I have been away for so long, due to so many different life reasons and everything like that. Main thing that it comes to be is that I've just had a lot of family over for the holidays and everything, both with my cosplay plans, Christmas, and then New Year's all in a line, that I've been way too busy for my own good, that I've barely been able to do, well, anything at all on the online spectrum of things, besides just keep my daily upload videos going. I'm happy that I've been able to still keep the YouTube side going, but I want to get back to the live side because I've just been, like I said, I've been so busy with life that it's just been impossible to get to do anything on that end. And it's not necessarily the worst thing ever, but rather it's the fact that I need to find my groove again. You know, I need to be able to, what's the best word? I need to find my own groove in live streaming on its own. Because I feel like I've been out of it for so much. I've only gotten like some impromptu Rabbit and Steel streams and then a Christmas one. But I just want to go back to playing games on a regular standard set schedule. And that's not like a, oh, life's too far away from me or so. It's just, I legitimately do not have the time. I've been swamped with the word stuff, like I said before. I've been dealing with lots of personal issues when it comes to it. Haha, workplace injury and everything like that or so is still on my head. And a few other things that are just stretching the line. But the main thing is that with the holidays mostly over, my parents should be going, my extended family should be going away, so back to like where they were, so it's just gonna be my parents and my dogs or so. I should have my work situation a little bit more panned out, and at least when it comes to it, I don't have cosplay crunch really affecting me as much. Mostly for the fact that I honestly think if I'm going to commit to a con, aka it's only going to be MomoCon this year, probably. I don't know if I'll have the days off and or the budget for AWA, considering how I have future plans coming up, which is going to be, all coalesce in an April-May bracket or so. The fact is, at the very least, besides preparing for Ends Wings, I am still working on the same calculus as before, so I don't think I have to change my lineup at all. They just want to patch up a few things of my previous costumes and then just say, alright, send it. But for now, let's play some games actually. Let's play some games. Alright, so there was one game that was popping up in my YouTube recommended shorts feed or whatever that I'd been seeing coming around, and it seemed like a pretty cute puzzle game. It's only got a demo right now because it's expected to be released in 2025, called Treasure and Trio. It's got pretty good marketing shorts. I will have to say props to the creator on that end, if I look them up on Steam real quick. Because, yeah, it's a puzzle game, but it wasn't the brain dead, you know, only 5% of people can solve this, and then it's them making the worst moves ever. See here, TNT is the developer's name. Yeah, Q1 2025, and it's a block pusher, it's a soccer bond game, basically or so. I played a little bit offline just to test it out, and I don't know how much the demo has, but I want to showcase it, because when it does come out, I do think I want to play the full game, and also, I finished Tubanashi Recollection, so maybe a new puzzle game should be in the menu for me. But anyway, main thing, if you don't know about it, Sokoban games are inspired by the old hit Japanese game Sokoban, which was a block pusher. So exactly so, as you can see here, we have to go around and push these blocks, or crates rather, to find our way around to the treasure that we're trying to find. Simple enough or so. You can see here, now we did more controls. Undo or restart level, because of course, can't go into the spikes like that. But what you can do is put crates on the spikes, crates on here to trigger these pressure points, and then make your way around. I really try to enunciate my thoughts, which is even worse than Kubanashi, hilariously enough. On and off tile emphasis means that you get the grid format here, and now we're being introduced to the concept of how we have a key and a lot of bots where the treasure could be. So the solution, of course, is I'm going to have to push these blocks over. I'm going to be curious, just real quick. I just want to test something since there is the undo button. Could I actually push the bots onto the spikes just for science? Yes, I could, but then there's no way for me to get around to it. Alright. Just my own future knowledge, then. Can't push you down, because then you get locked in the corner. So, I'm gonna push you around instead. Can't push the key up, because then there's no way to push it down. And the key itself is an object that you have to contend with, so you actually have to obey it and keep moving around. Hello, Kappa. How are you doing? Thank you for 6 months subscribing to me. I hope you're doing well today. Undo button is still Q because it's demonstrating you can't push the key into spikes. But we just learned that you can push boxes onto spikes. So we'll do that. Half a year, yeah. 3 months away from a Twitch baby. Hope you're doing well enough. So remember, the game was called Treasure and Trio. And one main conceit about it, though, is that we only have one character to control right now. That's because in the future, of course, we're gonna have a lot more, you know, fun characters to learn the gimmicks of. And by that I mean, well, 3 in total. Honestly, pretty crazy. I'm fine. I've had a lot of family over the holidays, and it's been busy enough on my end. So I'm just glad that it's winding down. I'm just trying to find my small time to enjoy my streams. Also, funny that you come on. We just got a small hetero. So now here, we're going to get our second playable character. Hello there. Thief. We have a warrior and a thief on our end. Thief, you can see, is nimble enough to ignore these spikes. Get around them, no problem. But they can't. They aren't strong enough to push around these orange boxes or so. Orange, mahogany, something along those lines or so. I'm colorblind, minus the color. So now we have to use their unique mechanics to figure our way around the levels here. So the warrior can't get past these spikes, but the thief can. The thief can't push the bots, as demonstrating, but the warrior can. We can't push the key into the spikes necessarily, but we can just have the thief stand on the pressure plate and get the key right on it. Good. Yeah, just take it easy and chill, Kappa, because you know how my streams are. Super late at night, like always. So, I can bring the warrior over. The thief can just stand right here. Rather, the thief can keep moving along. I need to swap these two so the warrior can move over. And we just keep playing this ring around the rosy with our 2 characters, like so. Switch doesn't do anything, but we already demonstrated that we can just push the bots on, so I think that's also telling us we can just cheat that way. Very neat. I like to run games to make use of character limitations. So I love how chill your streams are. Well, everybody already knew that. Well, yeah. So anyway, new limitation, or rather new trait. The warrior can defeat monsters. If I try to put the thief in, they're just gonna die. But the warrior is gonna be a designated slayer, and they can get these boys out of the way. I wouldn't say my streams are all chill all the time now. I'm gonna be streaming 100% orange juice this weekend. Likely enough with friends soon enough, so we'll see how chill that is if they keep up on that date side. Because that's gonna be salt incarnate. But anyway, Treasure and Trio means we get our 3rd member here. This lovely little wizard. So the wizard, teleport mode, select the wizard and press Z. Only if there's no nearby monsters. You get to teleport in a radius around you. You can see in this basically 5x5 grid. You can teleport somebody or yourself anywhere within that grid or so. So for example, if I want to, I can grief our warrior. Key trait though is that she can only do it if there's no nearby monsters. Now, what we mean by that is that she has that entire ability disabled if she's too close standing to a monster. So I would demonstrate with this slime, for instance. Rather, you saw it there. She can't cast or do anything because she's just in too close proximity, and she just doesn't appreciate it. Now we're gonna have to kit this key around real quick. And the main thing to understand is that the game is teaching us here that the wizard can teleport not just other people, but themselves, which is the main conceit of this puzzle here. It could have been anybody necessarily to do that, just as long as, you know, we have to disable the spites one way or another. And now we need to see how this puzzle works, because this is up to where it got offline. So, easy enough. I think it's telling us the warrior needs to take care of one end. Thief takes care of another. Thief's gonna have to be teleported downwards. Push that to push the bottom crate. Whereas warrior needs to be teleported upwards. Simple enough. Well, I haven't seen y'all since last year. Oh my god, I haven't talked to you since like a whole year. Hi, Sonny. Hope you're doing well enough. I'm just chilling out with a puzzle game or so. And then, honestly, I didn't exactly know what I was going to play next. I was thinking maybe Mystia's Izakaya, because we did just get the announcement that the anime adaptation is coming around. So, I am very much so looking forwards to that. I can't even control the wizard because he's too scared of the monster, actually, right now. Or, I was probably thinking about... Oh, oopsie. Actually, no, I can't control the wizard. It's just that, well, where is he going to go? So I'd be able to disable both, but I need 2 people on the tiles. So what it's asking out of me here is that I need to get the wizard out of there. And I can move the wizard once the spites are gone. Swapper. Position. Kill the sign so I don't have the limitation anymore. And then I need to swap positions of the wizard and the warrior. That way, I can have the wizard teleport a thief up. Move the crate out of the way. And keep it going. But yeah. I'll see what I want to play. I think I might be very Toho-pilled tonight. Just due to the Mystia's Izakaya announcement. Because I am very, very excited about that anime coming around. I mean, it's Misty! And quite frankly, it should be... once again, a recurring series for me, of course. And just due to the fact of how I used to have Cruz Ship Delicious on my usual playlist, for instance. Okay, let me parse this out here. I think it's just asking me to teleport the wizard across first. Move thief up. Wizard teleports over. And then we get the treasure. Nice! Nice puzzle solving, Cruzy. Bunny ear headband. There you go. You haven't played the game yet? I mean, I still very much so think you should, considering how good Mystia's Izakaya is. Like, it is, once again, a hallmark of creative game. It is once again, a hallmark of gaming when it comes to, of Toho gaming when it comes to respecting the lore, respecting the characters, and it's been a satisfying experience overall. Stew. So you really can't put anything in the quicksand, huh? Yeah, no. Okay. So I think what the game's asking out of me here is to have the wizard sit on an end like this. Then how am I supposed to get the key over there? Because the crate is in the middle. Can I teleport an object? No, I cannot. Can I teleport the warrior into the quicksand? I'm sorry. It's too fun just griefing. nothing to destroy necessarily. Let me restart this level real quick. No, I just pushed the key into the corner like an idiot. Never mind. Alright, we're fine. So I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I messed up the conceit of the level, I think, when I pushed the key into the quicksand there. Yeah, no, we're fine. Good. Treasure map. Okay, so what conceits are they asking us here? They're asking us to teleport the thief over the quicksand. That way he can stand on the spikes. Warrior goes next. To push crates out of the way. Which then opens up. Wait for the key, question mark. But the problem is you can push the key all the way over. There's no way to get the crate actually over to the corner then. You can't move the crate in any way, shape, or form. It's not like you can teleport the key. Let's start from what we know again. Can't really do much with that at that point then. Been rotting at your library since 2022? Well, there's no better time to play it than now, right? And I mean, you know, the biggest complaint that I've seen people worry about is that, you know, for the main story at the very least, the game is still samey enough. And I've got no big complaints when it comes to that. I understand that. I understand that complaint, without a doubt. I'm thinking what the game should be asking me to, because it's a 5x5 radius, is to teleport the warrior, like so, into the corner. Oh, I might need to teleport the warrior back with me, is the thing. Oh, good. Oh, good. And we just gotta keep moving in tandem, because we need to push that crate to the corner. That way, we have the open space for the warrior to sit in afterwards. And push that one block. Rather, the warrior can just go ahead, sit in the corner here. The wizard can just teleport her into the corner. That way I don't have to do a roundabout with it. Nice. Great puzzle solving, Cruzy. Nice stuff, nice stuff. All that for a treasure bow. Skip turn. Interesting enough. Man didn't want to move, huh? Oh, fine enough, but now it's telling us that enemies can and will move at intervals, so we just gotta obey that. I do have to wait my turn. I'll wait for this guy to move. And then we are booking it. So it's always player movement first. Gotta understand that, Cruzy. Okay, so fine enough. Or rather, warrior needs to move down. And then the warrior can just murk all the enemies. Fair enough, fair enough. Including this Chartreuse, that way the wizard can actually do something. And collect our treasure. A cowboy revolver. Okay. Get the key in there, obviously. Ooh, interesting. Yoast don't die to enemies one way or another there. I think what the game's asking for me to do is to teleport, potentially. All the enemies are far away. Oh, wait, no, I need to wait my turn. I'm not voicing out my thoughts here, so I apologize on this end. There we go, there we go. I need to wait my turn to trap the skeleton inside with the wizard. That way, he just stays on the crate. At first I thought we had to put the crate on there, but no, we're fine. Wizard can't teleport when marked by a monster. Interesting. And she's just gonna die straight up. Okay. So it doesn't take an action to swap a character. Interesting enough, interesting. And that snake will just home in onto you. Water canteen obtained. This was a level that got featured on my For Me page. I remember seeing. Run! So we get Thief over here. They are gonna be targeted by a monster, but they still can't fight it. But the main thing is that they can move over for the warrior, who can kill the monsters bad. Fair enough. Even if I pass a turn, warrior automatically kills them. Good to know, good to know. Hierodwarf stone. Is that what I want out of that? I don't think I necessarily want the snake like that. And you're just gonna kill the thief. Not thinking about it then. Okay. We're fine, we're fine. But what I do think... So I need to get everything enabled here one way or another. And that's just gonna keep blocking me. Okay. So main thing is, I need to manipulate the snake one way or another here. I think main thing that I want to do is first and foremost teleport our lovely thief over the ridge. Then it's just about having the snake move on the right cadence. There we go. And we're perfect. Nice. Okay, not bad. Your internet tanked hard. Well, I hope you're doing okay. Can't teleport far enough. But we can just shove crates into the water. Okay, good to know. Good to know then. I just wanted to do that just to see how it could work. Okay, so let's think things through. Now let's get the warrior across first here on this first platform, then have the thief push that crate. I need the warrior to then stand on a switch. No, do I? No. Swap it around, swap it around. The warrior could just stand by wherever they want, then, right? No, but the paths, like, they can't cross each other on the path necessarily. Because then they're just kind of standing in the way of each other and we can't go around. And, well, we can't have the warrior in the way, so gotta route ourselves back around again. Now, the thief is not strong enough to push these crates. The wizard can't teleport a crate. Rather, she could teleport herself off the island if that crate was moved. That's a conceit that I was missing. To have this one crate moved over. So I could push it whenever I want then. Okay. Let's save the pushing of that crate. Move the thief around. Push. We gotta prep everybody. Good. Okay. So I was like, how am I supposed to get that one crate over? Pro tip, I don't. I just wait my turn. Okay. Now wizard can teleport herself off her island. Teleport the warrior here. Destroy the monster. Just because we can. The main thing is that we get the sea urchin out of it. Okay. First and foremost. Actually, do I want the thief over here right now at the moment? I don't know. Okay, if I teleport the wizard over in any capacity, she can't do any more teleportation then, because the monsters are there. Good to know. So, I need to get all crates over there. Is that possible? Potentially. Let's start from the simple calculus. I can get one crate. One crate. Two crates grabbable here. These are all gonna trigger the bad ones, so at most I can lose one crate and have the warrior stand on something. Because all I need is the thief to be able to teleport over onto the spikes, and I can sacrifice the wizard's positioning after I push everything around. Good. Go ahead, teleport the thief over. Teleport the wizard herself over, and she can stand on one switch. Warrior stands on another, and thief pushes the crate. Nice! Good stuff! A Krabby Patty! This is another one that was featured in... Oh, what's his face? In the YouTube shorts that I'd seen. There's a shotgun crab. Hilariously enough. Magic conch. Oh, and that's the demo. Aw, that's real cute. That's real cute. Oh, no, that wasn't the demo. I think it might have just clicked exit. So, first and foremost, thief was not being targeted right there, but I still did get her killed by the shotgun crab. Guys, that's just shooting in a straight line. Okay, so I need to manipulate this crab all the way down, potentially. That way... That way, our lovely little... That way, our lovely little wizard can make her way around. Like that, okay. One section done. wrong one. Turn past, tactically. Now I keep moving up and around. Nice. Just had to make sure I'm on the right cadence on that end, because I was being a little bit stupid there. Okay, we're fine. We're not fine. Wizard. Can't teleport. Maybe we can just use the crates to block the crab line of sight. Ah! Teleport. Oh, but then you can't teleport because of the urchin. Curse you, urchin. Alright, well, I feel like there's a pretty easy fix to that then. Just push the crate over. Ice. Caramba. Wait a second. The thief's a little bit closer, ain't she? Yeah, she's a little bit closer. Okay. Never mind. Easy enough. Easy enough. I pressed one too many times. Good. Alright. Seats here. Wizard needs to get the thief over to her side, because I'd rather to teleport the thief if she can. Wizard can't do much, considering how the urchins are going to be blocking her the entire way over. Wizard can't teleport down because that's too big of a gap. Next up. Next up, thief can't really do much, those urchins are just gonna sit in the way. Warrior is completely, barred off from supporting at all. Makes me think though. Alright. I see you, puzzle. I see you. I was being silent for my own sake of, I need to silently figure out what I need to do here. Because now that I have the warrior out, I was like, can I drag the crowd over? No, because they can't see me through the rocks. But what I can do... Nice. What I can do is hit that other switch that I'm missing right there. Good! That's creative, I like that. Gold bullion. Oh, and that's the demo then! Congrats, you cleared all the demo levels. More puzzles and levels are in development, so stay tuned. If you enjoyed the game, please add it to your wish list. Yeah! Because there's a few other things, like that little octopus boss fight that we had right there that was shown off in the YouTube shorts. Very, very cute demo. Very happy about it. And I really do have it on my wish list, and I'm looking forward to it. So TNT, happy production to you. Hopefully this game works out for you in releasing it without any hitches. Alright. I will go ahead, marker on that right there real quick. And let's look at what I want to play. Is it a Misty night? Do I play Misty's Izakaya because she is having her anime fan project announced? I think it could be a Misty night. There's a lot for me to go back to and talk about. I haven't played it since September. Yeah, it's been a little while. Let's do Misty. Mystia's Izakaya. Really nice to see small indie demos like that or so. Yeah. And once again, at the very least, the YouTube shorts that they put out really did sell me on it. And, advertising one way or another, hey, it did work out, yeah? it got a viewer, got a gamer out of it. It's not somebody who's not on a wish list, because I did enjoy it, both seeing the little shorts and playing it myself. Alright, Mystia coded tonight, Mystia, and then we're gonna yap, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna yap. Let me just change my game capture. Mystia's Izakaya. Alrighty. Misty's Izakaya. We're going to continue, ladies and gentlemen. Continue from where we last left off, which was a long time ago. September, that I last played Misty's. Played by deteriorating vision, an old yokai is looking for someone to hang lanterns on the yokai trail. Wednesday. Well, it is Wednesday. It still is the new year, hilariously enough. Let's feel around our feet again with Misty's Izakaya. I'm very much so looking forward to this because I feel like there's a lot for me to get to talk about after what's-his-face? After my Toho photo shoots that I got to go to and everything like that or so for AWA. There's a lot I do want to express my joy about. Is this the HOA for the yokai trail? Huh? Hello? My name is Mystia. I saw in the Bunbu Maru newspaper that you needed help. Gee. Not bad. Most youngins nowadays don't want to volunteer anymore. Why bother heading out to the yokai mountain if you can't even acknowledge your roots in the yokai trail? And also messing around with those spell cards. They have no focus nor commitment. Oh no, he's going non-stop. Speaking of, are those lanterns that need to be hung up? I'll get going right away then. Need to hang a lantern all around for 50 yen, roasted mushroom recipe, and bizarre rots. Alright, so getting on to that, I had a really wonderful time at the Toho photo shoot. I got to see people that, you know, I'd been following along on the internet for a good while, so... for a good while, I mean, I already knew you, Kappa, for instance, but seeing like Pumpkin, for example, was kind of like idol fandom in a little way of just like, I've been following your cosplay page, and even though I haven't directly interacted with you as a fan, it's like, oh, it's so cool getting to see people that, you know, I wouldn't say parasocially follow, that's the wrong word exactly, so, I'd say completely so, but rather just, you know, cosplay people I see, ooh, that's cool, and I like them, and now I'm getting to see them in real life, and they look so good, and it's just, it's cool. Same thing with, of course, you. Even though I know you still are also just somebody that I look up to on that end or so. And just, you know, seeing other familiar faces, like, what's his face? The Futo, for instance, Satya Izioi, as in, like, the cosplayer who far more goes by the tag as Satya Izioi, and a few other familiar faces and everything like that or so. It's so cool, dude. Okay, back to Misty's real quick. I'm here to report that I've already hung up all the lanterns. Not bad at all. You're a quick one, aren't you? I already lost this guy's sauce of his voice. However, I still have to remind you that good temper still has its drawbacks. For example, last year... I just happened to remember that I left the stove on. I need to turn it off ASAP. Wait! Alas, youngins nowadays. Yeah, like, it's so cool to get to see that, and then getting to follow their pages and everything like that too, or so. So it's just, you know, it's just wonderful, of course. And, well, like, I didn't get to interact with her too much, nor that I did say I've been a fan, but, like, you know, like, I'm glad to be an admirer from a distance, because that's how I feel a lot of, like, the online people that I see that aren't voice actors that I go up to for autographs are whenever I'm going to conventions, right? I want them to be able to enjoy the convention, and I'm not gonna try to fully intrude on their own time, if that made sense or so. I mean, probably not as much as like other people are considering how my own stances for people that may recognize me do approach me, and to an extent, like, especially for cosplay and they do, but it's just like, I'm positively blushing. This is why I just love fandom stuff and everything like that or so. Okay, let me get on to the actual Izakaya segment. before I start rambling about the fun I had in cosplay. You too, Sunny. I want to talk about you too when I get to it. But let me finish my little dialogue sides. Chen, have you tried the new dish in my izakaya? How do you like it? New dish? The pork and trout kebab. Ah, that. It actually tasted pretty good. It's pretty rare to get praise from you. Ah, you didn't know, right? I was inspired by... I forgot to lock the door. I have to get going now. She's so careless. Oh, forget it then. About ingredients. The kitties come back to the den with lots of goodies recently. It looks like they found a good food source. Where? What? That place belongs to my kitties. Don't you dare steal from them. Okay. Although it might not be a big deal if I share just a little bit with you. In that case, thank you, Chen. So if you asked us, so that's another thing that you can do. I didn't think we did get to do it last time, but as you raise your friendship levels with people, you can spend 30 minutes of a day to invite them to the izakaya. It's not a guaranteed chance, but it raises their chance for visiting. You can ask them about ingredients to get ingredients specific to them, and then other things that we'll see later on. Rumia, when did you realize that fried lampreys weren't on the menu? When did I realize? I don't remember. I mean, if you realized that, you should have told me immediately. Why? Why, I mean, we're friends and all. Is that so? So, Nanoka? How can you be so unsure? Of course we're friends. We are friends. And you can see here, yeah, exactly so. So if I asked her for ingredients, I picked up this on the ground recently. It was edible. You shouldn't eat everything you find on the ground. So, Nanoka! She does say the line. It's great! You need to at least clean and cook it thoroughly. Ah, that's too much trouble. I don't want it anymore. You can take it. Cicada slows. Fair enough then. Alright, back to the yokai trail, everybody. I feel like that's like one of the most, like, I feel like if I think of vocal stems for Toho project, it is Sonanoka and Naides. Just Nazar and Naides. It's not anything Beat Mario says, honestly. You can just think of it that way too. Okay, let me look at my notebook real quick. Do I have any tasks? No, just the main storyline. Just I've done everything else. Okay, so I can actually just kind of chill with my menu today and get back into the groove. Let's do that. Let's do that then. Let's just prepare stuff that I have a lot of. I can actually prepare all the drinks, so that's chill as well. Cutting board, steamer, and pot. Nice. Okay, but getting back to that, getting back to the Toho side of things. Oh, hold on. Chen, you're early today. Please wait a bit. We're still setting everything up. Have a seat first. Hi, Crimson. Hope you're doing well. I'm not here to eat. Then why are you... Did I get the days wrong? Is it the deadline already? Misty, calm down. There's still a week left. It's not still a week left. It's only a week left. It won't be long before the deadline arrives. Why is your business still just lukewarm? As long as the deadline's not due, it's none of your business. Speaking of which, I'm here to give you some advice. If you can't pay the debt, am I not the one who must bear the loss? By advice, you mean? Hey, Misty, you can't trust her. Well, we might as well hear what she has to say. Come on! You train at a Buddhist temple, yet your temper is as rampant as your voice. How annoying! The only one I don't want to hear that from is you. You're trying to make a fortune merely with a cart! How long would that take? Our family is on good terms with yokai who are good at construction. We can help you renovate your place. This way, you can attract more guests. More guests, you say? Can you really say no to this fabulous deal? Won't you get more income if there are more guests? But Misty is our only cook. If there are more guests, she might not be able to handle them all. Oh, then it depends on how determined you are. A bigger storefront brings in more traffic and more income. If you can't take it anymore, you can also go back to using this poor little cart. Decide for yourselves. Do you want to work hard and make some real money? Or are you satisfied with solely borrowing frauds? Borrowing frauds? I've never tried. Misty, I think she's referring to the experiment of borrowing a fraud in warm water. Does that mean I must use warm water to boil frauds? Forget about frauds! The fraud was never the point, you bird-brain Misty. I requested a yokai construction team to help you with a new design for your Izakaya. Shouldn't you be thanking me? But switching to a new cart all of a sudden. There's no need to miss this small food cart, is there? Didn't I just say? Changing to a bigger storefront means more pressure, and the only cook we have is Misty. What if I told you could freely choose the size of your Izakaya before you start working every night? Doesn't it sound great? Huh. Izakaya can achieve such a thing. Impressive. Alright. Does that settle all of your doubts? Why are you trying to help us? This feels fishy. Of course. It's so that I can make sure you can pay your debt. I'm giving you a free tryout for this time only. Don't even think about getting another free trial like this in the future. Well, if we might as well try it out. Psh, you still have a brain. It's not a small project, so I'm really letting you off this time. If you want to further expand your Izakaya, you have to pay renovation fees. Oh, I may have a favor or two that you can't refuse. No, not for me. It's for the yokai construction team and for my kitties. Well, we should have no problem if it's just that. Yeah, so we'll trust her this time? Well then, we'll try it out tomorrow. Alright, I'm finally done with yapping then, so I can chill out and yap. Yes! We love cooking games! Let me just have a sip of my water in the meantime. I'm not doing Sparrow Tunes, I pressed the wrong key. Oops. But I hope you're doing well, Crimson. I hope you're doing well. So anyway, what I was going to go on about it is, actually, like, on the subject of Toho, I think I do want to just run back the entirety of my cosplay lineup from AWA to, what's-his-face, to Momocon this coming year, just for simplicity on my own end when it comes to it, so I don't have to immediately plan when it comes to it, when it comes to the next month, because I feel like this is going to be the busiest year from my own end of being an adult, a working adult, and I'm pretty satisfied with my costumes, but I didn't get to show it off as much as I wanted to, just due to travel times a little bit, and just, you know, Momocon's gonna be bigger. I was pretty proud with all my costumes this time around, in this, this past time, and I don't think I got to show it off enough, so I want to kind of just get to flex that. It'll give me more time to help work on props and other stuff, like other amenities from my friends, and other small things, like I want to give out more ribbons to friends and all. Now it's that, or I don't remember if it was Pumpkin or Wonderful. Correct me on this, Kappa, if you remember off the top of your head. One of those two was looking to do a Misty cosplay from, oh, of course, Misty is Izakaya, so obviously. So that was cool, and I feel like I did a pretty good job with the wings. And to celebrate Misty as Izakaya and to hand out, you know, cool stuff to people at the convention, wouldn't it be cool as well? I feel like that'd be really, really fun to do, all things considered, or so. But anyway, hi Chen. But I feel like both of them had the idea at that point. It was one of those two that I think I saw. Well, at the very least, I've seen one of them posting that they wanted to do it. We'll see though. But that could be really cool. Dry and something oily. I don't have a frying pan. Chen? I can't fulfill that now for you, can I? I don't think I have anything oily to give to you. Do you want something greasy? I can get you aquatic and sweet. Well, let's try Durani eggs. So can't do sweet, can't do aquatic. Do you like raw? I have to refresh myself on this. You like grilled, but I can't do anything grilled necessarily because I don't have a grilling thing on here. Fortunately. Oh well. Let's make tofu then for her. And let's throw in some salmon. Make it aquatic then. But either way, that could be fun. I do think though, like on the more like realistic end, running back Flan would be great. I just need to replace the lights on her and reinforce, you know, the few things that I know could be touched up on. Because like the lights were kind of, did kind of screw up a little bit on one end when it came to it. Later in, because in my testing, it was working fine enough, but that wasn't stress test. So because of that, I didn't exactly account for how much I'd be adjusting it, especially at the convention itself, and that really did kind of screw me over at the end of the day, unfortunately, when it did, you know, stop working on me to that extent. I mean, half of the lights weren't working on me. Rather, like, yeah, half to 2/3, so it wasn't the biggest loss in the world, but it still was, you know, something to touch up on, because not having half of my lights working when that's the biggest conceit of my own cosplay itself is what I want. Is, you know, the bigger hallmark to it all. Also, I made crap because I put in aquatic, I put efficient when I didn't put the aquatic attack in. Oops. But on the other side, sorry, I got DM'd by Ein, so I was just messaging him back. But on the other end, I think I'll continue on with my other cosplays for like, for Fire Emblem and for Deadlock on that end. I do think that on the side of ribbons, I want to be able to give out the ribbons to fellow cosplayers and anything like that I see, or so just people who call me out, because on that subject, Sunny, if you're still here, I know I mentioned it to you, for example, and how one idea that was boiling in my mind was how I want to give out ribbons. I know for the Toho cosplayers, I was going to give out something Toho themed, and for Fire Emblem, I was going to give out something relating to Midori and her, you know, being an apothecary. I think I was going to do something along the lines of like printing a green ribbon with the Hoshido symbol that said, you know, a buyer of Mighty Midori's medicines, you know, in theme with her, of course, and all. For Deadlock, I was gonna just sort of put pocket, affliction on there, and just have that to laugh about. And I think I did tell it to you, Sunny, but of course, it was way too close, so I never had the chance to do so. But that would be fun, and also, when it comes to it, there's gonna be a lot more people who should hopefully recognize Deadlock cosplays, rather Deadlock should be further on the pipeline on that end, and maybe if Greg Chun's coming to MomoCon, I can just be like, I know who you play. You can't announce it yet, probably due to NDA, but I know who you play. That would be really fun, and that's a good souvenir that I want to be able to hand out to people or so. Because it'd be just sweet and cool and all. And going back to the whole cosplay said, the photo shoot for Toho was great. I want to touch on that. Same, but also just the fact that I get recognized on all days for every single one of my lineups, especially like that was 8 hours of driving on that Thursday. I just wanted to be able to bum in the arcade, just chill out, have a good time, and not think about anything more. And the fact that I got recognized by you, and I was just kind of like, alright, I need to play on Yeti and de-stress or so, it was the sweetest thing. I still cherish you so much as a friend. I still find it how cursed that you show me your Chiv fan art that you had done. And just, well, this is the start of a wonderfully budding friendship. And the fact that we still get to connect online on this end or so. I'd still love to just run it back and see if I can spot any other Deadlockers when it comes to next time around, NextCon and so. But we'll see or so. And honestly, we need to play Deadlock sometime then. Or rather, I'm doing Misty's now. I don't know how late you're gonna be up or so. I know I got tomorrow off, so I'm just chilling. Hey, you want to hang out on stream or so? Only if you're comfortable. If not, then we can just play offline. But maybe you just need to hang in general or so more. Because I want to get to know you at the con. So I need to get to know my friends. I mean, no, we're interacting in the server, but you know, that still is only a snippet enough. Alright. That was a nicer, chiller session or so. When holiday comes around, I still want to do a holiday cosplay. That would be fun. That would be fun, but I don't know how you'd feel about carrying a barrel around on your back. I say when I cosplayed Flan and carried around her wings that were at least 10 pounds or so, and I had to keep adjusting it. And then I cosplayed Pocket, and I had to carry the briefcase and the shotgun around. I mean, that's not as big. But then I cosplayed Midori, which was 20 pounds on my back the entire time. There's a lot to go on. Alright. I want to hang with you more too, Cruzy. Yeah, we're gonna find a lot more times around or so, Kappa. But the fact is, we got a lot here, and you're hanging with me now, and I can't thank you enough. Alright, the unlicensed Izakaya at the Yokai Trail expands. As the unlicensed Izakaya grows in popularity, it has undergone expansion. We interviewed the Chartreuse Shrine Maiden, who noted that she would have to see it in her spare time. It's not the biggest barrel that Holiday wears, Sunny, so I don't think it's gonna be the worst ever, and you can compromise by just not wearing it. It's not like people are asking, you know, cosplays to be picture perfect, but like, just like, for example, like, one small thing that people don't see with Pocket is that his briefcase arm, kind of like how a Geist arm, you know, is fully green because, you know, of Oathkeeper's influence. Pocket's, left arm, the one that's holding the, well, it's like more like, kind of like hand up to, like, almost kind of like elbow or so, is actually kind of like grayish greenest deteriorated because of the influence of the briefcase from holding it on for so long due to all those evil spirits and frauds that he's holding on to. So, on that end, it's actually a very small design detail that I chose not to do in a SKU, but I technically fulfilled it by wearing my compression gloves that I'm wearing right now, so that way I don't get carpal tunnel to that extent or so. Let's get some ingredients still. Get some ingredients. I'll take your entire stock. Let's get some lampreys. So now, according to Chen, it appears that the level 2 storefront can be used tonight. Shown here is the level of the storefront that can be used at night. It can freely change which level to use. Level 2 storefront can accommodate more guests and has more countertops for additional kitchenware. With more guests coming in, of course there will be more profit. However, while a bigger Izakaya can attract more guests, the stress of managing it would naturally increase. If it's too tough, you can always switch to a lower level and take it easy. So let's try the level 2 Izakaya tonight. As you can see here, we're doubling our tables and stations count from 3 to 6. Maybe make it a little tiny barrel. Yeah, or at the very least, like, yeah, as long as you have it, you could probably find one in like a Spirit Halloween. All things considered, if I'm gonna be honest with you, without really, you know, breaking your bat or your bank for it. Okay, let's diversify the menu because I have more stations, and I don't want to set everything on only 2 things to click on. That's the cutting board menu. Let's find, okay. Mushrooms are grilled, the lampreys and the pork and chocolate kebabs are grilled. Stinky tofu's a pan, lampreys are a pan. I do any eggs, take the tofu off and just do lampreys instead. So that's all of my cooking equipment then. Well up enough. Still can't believe you didn't start with the Midori bat fat. I mean, when it comes to it, like, at least the fact is, also, look at the Izakaya! It's so big now! It's so cool! But the Midori bat fat's like 20 pounds or so, and the big thing is, like, I was struggling at it after day 4 when my adrenaline was running out. The day of the convention, I'd say the other days, like days 1 through 3 or so, I'm still running in full adrenaline, and 20 pounds is like my school backpack, or rather it's lighter than my college backpack when I had it at the time, because why would I drop notebooks off if I can just carry everything and not have to keep packing just to unpack it every time? That was my philosophy back then, and I am an absolute idiot for doing so like that. But hey, my back is absolutely ripped. And if you want, I can get, you can look at my pictures of my OnlyFans, baby! Oh, I don't think anybody would want that from me. I don't think anybody's asking for stuff, for risque pictures of IRL Cruzy. But then again, I did get offered money for feed pits once. Actually, hold on, I need to slow things down, because this is a farther out story that I think I should be telling then. There's that, and then, well, D3 also at least appreciated Cruzy the character, not Cruzy the person. I'm not saying that D3 doesn't appreciate me. I'm also just saying they made artwork of me in a very, I wouldn't say as suggestive, but in a very specific manner. But we've been over this in the Discord enough. Ayo, hold on, people. That's enough. That's enough, people. That's enough. Hello, Chen. Even though you're the most tsundere out of everybody for coming to the Izakaya, you're coming the most here. Well, I can get you something aquatic steward this time around. Look, George, I don't need to say it enough. It's kind of like the story of how I tested myself, people. I don't need to keep saying how I've tested myself. I've said it enough and people are sick of me doing so. You can't grow without meat. Well, in that case then, get some honey on this kebab and that'll satisfy Chen. And you want a fruity drink too, copy that. I said you were fruity sour. 1, 2. Kyoko's helping out wonderfully with the drinks. Hey, look. You guys can stop at any time now. You don't have to be weird about it. You don't have to be weird about it. If you want the Cruzy exposure war or so, you've already talked to me enough in the Discord. I don't need to say it again on stream. Good stuff. Let's prepare another thing of soup. You want a pork and trout kebab? And nice, hyper mode. Perfect. Marissa! But yeah, no, I was about to say, that's right. I feel like I have been appreciated enough or so. I mean, there's so many stories I've already told in the Discord enough. Like, I could have been a nude model. I've been asked for feet pits. I've had lesser asked about cosplay and everything like that. Or so there's a lot to go on about. Oil is never an option. You gotta add some oil. And you want something chillable. Well, you have a budget, Marissa. And you want something oily. So, lampreys, let's get some meat, let's get some mushrooms for Marissa, because she loves her mushrooms, of course. Onigiri needs to be delivered out, and let's help Kyoko while we're at it real quick, then. Get her one less thing that she needs to have. Alright, this is the one with fungus on here. Good. Marissa didn't fully like that. Oh, that just needs to be tuned for the future. Hello, Camino. I hope you're doing well. Get that going for us. But, when it comes to it then, once again, though, I do want to be able to hang out with you guys more, just in general. Not just, not just talking about cons on themselves, but just in the Discords. And I hope that I do get the chance to be more active or so. Because, once again, with family stuff going down, I have the 100% orange juice collab with D3 and you, Crimson, planned for this Sunday, if you're still up for it or so. That way, D3, Crimson, and Ein. That way we can get a 4-player lineup or so. I need to play Deadlock with you, Sunny, of course. Kappa, we hang out in VR enough, but there should definitely be more games that we can chill out enough on, too. I have those new visual novels purchased of Tavern Tot and Coffee Tot to get to hang out with. If I do lampreys, I can do that. You'd want meat, you'd want sweet on that, right? You can't do meat on lampreys. Does she like peculiar? I can't remember. She likes raw, though, I think. So let's do that. But just, more often than not, if I can hit you up on something or so, or if I'm free enough to an extent, Soda! Then I'm more than glad to just say, to pick up a game and just chill with y'all. Because more often than not, my shifts don't bear the worst into the night, so I'm more than liable to be pinged if you guys want to play a game with me in any way, shape, or form or so. So, for you, Sunny, if times line up, since I don't know your schedule as much or so, if there's a time that you want to play Deadlock or anything like that or so, hit me up. I know, D3, for example, for us, Crimson, he went out and just messaged me at late at night, and, well, you were playing with him, saying, hey, you want to do Rabbit and Steel runs? And I was like, brother, I just settled into bed because I have a morning shift. Oopsie. When it comes to it. But either end or so, we can, we can easily chill, we can easily find our time, and I'm more than liable to just, yeah, like I said, get out there for the boys, okay. Meet Peculiar Sweet, let's do that. Do you want to play more games with you? Yeah, same here, of course. Also, another thing that makes me really think about wanting to play Mystia's Izakaya more is the fact that I have the soundtrack and whatever on, but I've not spoiled myself up to the last areas that I played, which was the Chartreuse Shrine in my offline playthroughs before. And I want to just get to naturally listen to more of the soundtrack on its own without necessarily spoiling myself. Because it is, once again, it's just such a wonderful and sweet soundtrack. It's just great. Like, I listen to the Chartreuse Shrine theme so much in my own time. It's so calming and chill. I need another onigiri. I'm going to need another port skewers. And that'll be it for tonight then. Copy that. Let's hope Kyoto. Let's get this one right here as well. Perfect. You just need a few more skewers and all for these last ones here. I'm only gonna lose one Durani egg. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, number 5. Number 3. Characters got the drinks, and we chill. What a wonderful night. Being able to have... Oh, wow, they're still going, actually. Being able to have a nice 3-man season time without even having to break too much from my own yapping. Very, very nice, Truzy. Very nice. I'll let you know. I mean, I work most weekdays, but I'm usually early on weekends. Yeah, we'll just work things out. Once again, like, it's not. We're working adults. Just ping. If I can play, I'll play. If not, then that's just how it is. That Rivals would be cool. I've been working Rivals a lot. It's so unoptimized for my computer, though. If you've seen my YouTube footage, it runs like hot garbage for me. I can't play a game mode without 2 minutes passing because it's so bad. I don't even have that bad of a computer set up. It's just, it's dating the poor people. It's dating the poor people so badly. I'm resisting. How about you? I didn't get to respond to you, Camino, but I'm chilling. Most of the stuff for my family for New Year's and all the holidays are calming down, so I'm just getting to relax. Some yokai claim to have seen a suspicious gathering at the yokai trail. Interesting, gotta investigate that. I had that HQ saved it to a different disk, it's a little bit better. I tried it on my drives, on everything like that or so. No, it still runs horribly. And I'm like, it's not just a me thing. You know, many people are saying this. I'm not gonna do a Trump impression, but legitimately, it absolutely just still runs like crap. We did a Doctor Strange on the stream. He's my favorite hero, and I like playing him. But rather, I have to play him because when when it's only just me picking, because we're 20 minutes in, you get at least one support, or you automatically lose. But nobody else is playing Vanguard, so I might as well play him then. But it's still not the best, unfortunately. No matter how you slice it. Okay, first and foremost. Hello, sir. My name is Mystia. I saw your post in the Boon Boon Modern newspaper and came to help you. Oh, you're the owner of that Izakaya? Okay, let me explain. I heard that there's a new animal spirit organization. They may just be a group of lost dead souls, but we can't let them have their way. They just had a gathering at the south side of the yokai trail. Could you check for me if they left anything suspicious behind? Oh, it's sorry, this guy just wants his caverns, but is afraid to do it himself. Rivals is interesting because sometimes it runs okay as long as I'm not playing strains, but other times I get like 10 FPS at best. Yeah. Right, I'll link you to my YouTube videos of when I first tried streaming it on release day, Sunny. It's hot garbage. I found these 3 bottles. Let me see. Doesn't look valuable at all. They indeed are poor lost souls. Those poor, unfortunate souls. I should stop singing, that'll get me demonetized. Less than 5 seconds, Cruzy. Eat left. However, this tastes... tastes like alcohol. In that case, I'll just serve it, of course. Alright. So, in the notebook, I've just got 3 days to get on with the story, so we'll just keep playing through, and that's perfect for me, because I just want to yap. But, yeah, no, I'll link it to you, and I've been playing decently enough. Like, funny thing is, the best environment that I get out of Rivals is, unironically, just playing competitive. Because it forces everybody to just see the loading bars, and yes, I'll get people complaining in voice calls saying, hey, this man's actually playing from the other side of the entire continent. But on the bright side when it comes to that end then, that means I actually get to load in decently and not have to just be a liability to my team because I haven't been able to load in at all, which is great. Dazai, one of the 3 treasures of the Kiketsu family. It randomly got its name because the auto spirits placed enemy loot on the floor, resembling a ritual. That's their high quality sake. It's 130, but I only have 3, so let's save that for our specialty customers. God, the old Disney villain songs were great. I should do a karaoke night again. I should do it in VR when I'm drunk off my ass. Honestly, or so, Crimson. Because okay, I kind of slightly remember how the end of the night went. I just remember that I was drifting off at the onsen on Ein's lap, and I did get to bed. But how bad was that night for me? Like, how was I acting? Because I think that's like the second time that you've been with me when I'm getting like, you know, positively plastered to an extent. Anasan karaoke when? The most I can do for any songs, I'll be honest with you, is Daddy Daddy Do from Kaguya, because Kaguya is great. I'm watching it with my friends. I'm watching it with my IRLs because they've never seen it, and I'm absolutely brain destroying them like the antics. In dub, because we respect both sub and dub, and the Kaguya dub, you are not immune to it. Otherwise, the only other songs that I really know is Fire Emblem, Heritage of Arcadia, Lost in Thoughts All Alone, and, the Three Houses one. Shoot. What of Restfeld? 3 seasons, whatever crap. I can't remember. Oh, Juice. Juice? Ah, jeez. I'm losing my sauce. I am a fake Fire Emblem fan. I know Lost in Thoughts in Japanese and in in Japanese and in English though, just because I have to represent my Shijure love when it comes to it all though. So there is that for me at the very least. Is it cutting board where I made onigiri? How do I make onigiri again? Oh yeah, it is just the seaweed. Okay, we're fine enough then. That, or I know a few more poppy songs or so to that extent. I'm learning monitoring from Deco, or rather Tiger Leo's English cover of it or so. Hey, don't see that, I know. I wanna make you my own. I'll take care of all your shake, love and use my art. I'm trying to both play the game or to chat and also just listen. I pause it off the top of my head, and I'm struggling now. I feel like I am being a fraud, but trust me, I'm learning stuff on this end, and I really appreciate it. Otherwise, my favorite artist right now at the moment is Notori. So if you've heard Overdose, for instance, Overdose, da 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 da, ba 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 da 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 da. Overdose is wonderful, and I love it so, and it's great, of course. But I'm learning Night to Sing With You and Theater, because I love those tracks so much. But I'm voice cracking so bad right now. Oh, I want to learn all of that too, but it is wonderful. I'm so I'm so sad that Sto's not gotten a music video nor the respect that it deserves, because Theater is a wonderful song, and Theater is a great album itself, too. Strange and soda! Want something strange. In that case, we get a Cicada Slow. Can I put... no. You'll probably want onigiri with meat, then. Let's keep also trying to find out what else you like. So let's put a mild vegetarian bamboo shoot for you right there. I'm also trying to learn a night to sing with you. Wait, hold on. No, I'm losing it. There was a specific line that I remember the most. A night to sing with you. Lyrics. But Notori is my favorite artist. Like by a long shot. So I really do love all his songs, and I want to learn more of them. At the moment, it really just is Theater and A Night to Sing With You that I am working on out of his discography at the moment. I need to make more fresh tofu. My Sparrow song also just ran out. Also, I feel like I'm gonna annoy the YouTube VOD people here by doing the karaoke, but it's my stream, so I don't care about them as much. Okay, I'm saying that when, I'm getting a lot of residual, love from the YouTube side. I do care about y'all, but, like, I'm just having my fun, and if you don't like that content, you can just click off anyway. Besides, Misty streams are chill anyway. Signature and bitter. Get a fruity highball for you. Put this in. I need to get Lampreys out. Number 3, fruity highball out. Number 5, I need to get Lampreys. You like strains, you like raw. Let's put that on there then. Number 6, perfect. Get more soup. Get this going. What's this beautiful voice of yours? I'll do, if you want, I'll hop in voice call later and I'll get some actual karaoke going on there. So you can see that's synced up all together. Because on stream, I feel like it's doing a bit of a disservice as I'm entertaining in one way or another here, and I'm not really able to showcase my full might. And I've also talked a lot at work today, so I am working off of a little bit of a, I wouldn't say sore throat, but it's not, a fully powered throat when it comes to it. Soda and Strange again. The Mio is soda. Let's get onigiri with a signature lamprey, meat, strains, and everything like that. That should satisfy what Rumio wants out of that then. Riddle's here. Ooh, Riddle in a little bit here. We get some lampreys though on the drill. Now, understand, I always circle back to this because I really don't think about it as highly to myself here, but I don't think my voice is that beautiful. I get told that it's androgynous, but I don't really know about that beautiful when it comes to it or so. But maybe I'm holding my standards up too high enough, because I feel like my own standards for beautiful is on a little bit on the side of to be, voice actable. I mean, okay, that's a bad way to put it. But when it comes to it, you want raw, you like meats or so. Well, in that case, then you're getting onigiri. Have fun with that then. Rumio wants something raw as well. Let's get you some do-runny eggs, that way I can split between everybody here. Onigiri, do-runny, cutting board then, perfect. Dashcam has heard its fair share of the street into Vocaloid songs or so. Yes, we love vocal karaoke. Oh, I know Envy Baby too. I know Envy Baby. I know for vote orders, so Tenaria is great. I liked Tenaria before they were cool. I'm very cool, I'm very hipster. But I know Envy Baby, I know King, I know Queen. I know a good amount of their stuff, but mostly because of Will Stetson's covers. His English Vocaloid covers when it comes to that end or so that's a very big bias point for me, and it's just great. And, well, once again, I'm showing my very immediate bias when it comes to that end or so, because I love supporting, English covers, anything like that or so, just for the fact that, yeah, it's nothing on the Japanese, but I don't speak Japanese, and I get to connect with the song in another way from cover artists on that side, So we respect you know, people who get, like, who help to Vocaloid, who make their own words, who make their own covers and everything like that or so on the English side, because that's cool. It's a flex. It's showcasing cross-cultural pollination on that end, and it's really cool. Plus, also, Will Stetson's an absolute gem. Hey, it's amazing. I'm ready. This lover baby loves the growing, but slowly withers, tricked by the cards. It seems that this lover's crazy, danger growing, a fruit of passion. So I love me loving you, even though the thorns and hurt and leave me touching you. Don't want to change the wording. I loving you. Oh, the words I'm warning never quite were enough. Out of the way, love. I'm hurting in my voice because once again I've been talking all day, but I could go on that so much so. There's a lot of covers that I could honestly probably dig up. I have a karaoke card playlist actually, so I could pull that up for us. Hold on. It's here. I need to go back to A Night to Sing With You from Natori. Let's see. Let's see here. Here we go. Futari no kage mo chisa fundaru nando demo boku to onaji aso wo Ichiyo I mean that's the thing that got me hooked on A Night to Sing With You so much so, just that end part. But I want to learn all of it. At most, I know Theater from Natori's song, from Natori's discography, and you already heard me spurt that off. But I'll do a better cover of that in my server later. So I'll showcase more vocal chops. We should have a group karaoke night though, and like imagine this. All of us chilling in the VR. Of course, yeah, some of you are be desktop, but that doesn't matter. The fact is, you get to see me freaking jamming out or so in the club like this or so. That'd be great. I'd love that so much. It'd be so cool. Bao was Guard Station. I love their covers. Yeah. Well, has been since the Dochi has done English covers of almost every song I want translated. Yes, it's so cool. And then once again, cross pollination with other people that do covers. Juby, Reichi, just more and more, everything like that or so. It's great. Oh, Crimson, did you not know? Did you not know the War of Bell? Oh boy, this is exposed. Your alternate personality's exposed. Or your alternate account's exposed. The debt is in 2 days. I should save up these 2 days. Don't buy too much and end up spending all the money. Misty, what's the matter? It's time to go collecting the honey and fresh fish for today. Alright, coming right now. Would be nice if we collected some more lampreys today. Cheer up, nothing can go wrong. The Internet's delivery service team is looking for a chef to assist their mission. If you're interested, please come talk to us. So 2 days, but I have more than enough money. Yeah, I almost have double that, so that's great. Reichi, I think, was the one who introduced me to the scene as well. Yes! Reichi's great. Will Stetson's great. Juby's great. Amaoi, of course, you know, is great. Though, of course, you know, she's also just as well known as, you know, Monarch the Butterfly. Or other great roles, such as, you know, all the time she starred in anime, too, because that's a huge part of her as well. Have you heard of Octavia? Their voice is downright angelic. Not off the top of my head. Octavia with that spelling. Let me look that up. Oh, Oh, yes! No, I know them! Because immediately when I searched it up, the first thing that pops up was their Bossa Nova Alien cover. Alien, yes, I'm an alien. How come to hear from you? It's so good. Thinking about it, other covers that comes to my mind too. When I was big into Love Live, Nine Mermaids, that cover group was big for my own thought. I'm sorry, for a lot of Love Live covers coming to English on that side that I love so much. My tonight. Oh, I'm losing my throat. I'm losing my voice. I can really feel it. Come and dance, you're alive, so take this chance to ignite. I'm losing. Okay, look, there's a lot of covers we could go on for when it comes to it then. Oh, hello there. You must be the proprietress of the Izakaya. How are you doing? Thank you for your business. I have to thank the Night Sparrow Izakaya for improving the dining quality for the entire yokai trail. Actually, I have a request specifically about that. I believe man-eating yokai still exist because they just don't understand the wonder of authentic cuisines. Therefore, for the peace of the yokai trail, please make us some delicious cuisines with meat. What? Is it really that serious? I'll try my best. Give 3 dishes with meat tads. Oh, I need to prepare meat dishes then. Choppy, and then riddle. Misty. What's the matter? You look glowing with it. You look glowing with excitement. I miss Love Isle. Let's go out of it with my soul. I was looking back on. I was on Reddit, and I saw on the Gacha Game subreddit. Somebody made a list of all games that launched in 2024 and ended service in 2024. And seeing Squaddle Festival 2 I think it was like March this year, just both on Operation Start and End, is still a whole of just, oh my goodness, dude. Really? I forgot about that knife twisted. And the fact that I just saw it again just plunged it further, dude. Still lasted better than Concord, or longer than Concord. Yes, but for a Gacha game, that is absolute. When do you get a server opening and server closing status in the same message? Like, that's ridiculous, dude. Be grateful. I brought you some goodies. Riddle? Like, goodies, you don't mean some new species of buds, right? Not this time. But I'm not happy with how you put it. Insects are highly noble creatures. You should be more respectful to them. Yeah, but not everybody likes them. What's more, I run a dining business. People would question my Izakaya's sanitation if they see buds around. You don't know how filthy humans and yokai can be when compared to certain buds. Back then, we were... Chat, stop walking down memory lane right there. I don't have all day. So, if not buds, what are the goodies? Oh, this certainly is a delicacy. Look, it's a freshly malted... Ah! What is that? It looks disgusting. Get it away from me. Hey, at least give it a chance. You told me it wasn't a bug. It looks like a bug of some sort no matter how you look at it. It's called a cicada slough, not a living bud. It's a shell of a black cicada after it molted. The inside is empty. Try to poke it yourself. You're right. Even if it's technically not a bug, is it really any better though? Ah! You infuriate me! Cicada swords are medicinally proven to be beneficial to the throat and eyes. See how useful they can be? Not to mention freshly molted ones are even better. Feel this freshness and this crispness. Oh. Well, I don't want my adorable little bud's hard work to go to waste. Molting is a tough process. Yet, the shells have nowhere to go afterward. I want you to cook them and educate people on how beneficial us buds can be. Cooking with this... Only ignorant people will doubt me. You can't fry a soy raw even if you try, so it's an easy and healthy snack. Guaranteed. Okay, I guess I'll give it a try. Have you all tried Chartreuse? Mystia came. If I knew you were the one coming, I wouldn't have even bothered posting in the newspaper. Well, it seemed pretty interesting. Your newspaper post mentioned something about needing assistance for something. You know about the Insects news service I created, right? I want to terminate the service, but we still have some leftover assignments. I want to reassign them to someone else. Can a service demanding buds really be profitable? Of course! Insects news service actually has pretty good customer reviews. Really? So what do you need help with? Our service team accepted a quest to remind someone to eat. At appropriate hours, my lovely insects also provided a free delivery service. But the customer complained that the food was wasted due to bug infestations. He's now asking for compensations. Humans are really ridiculous. Why would anyone set a reminder for their meals? Actually, Misty, there's a lot of my friends who probably need that, considering how they skip meals because they literally say, oops, I forgot. How so? It looks like your service was completely rejected by customers. Those mere pesky humans looking down on us insects. I don't even want to deal with them. Anyway, you need a meal, right? I'll help. So... Oop. Task 2, give 2 Durani eggs. So I need meat products and Durani eggs for people. So I need to prepare that firsthand. Because remember, I can spend time in my day pre-cooking meals. So like pork bowls, I can make 3. Make 2 Durani eggs. Cut that over, and now I have them either for the kitchen in preparation for the day, or I can give them out for quest, exactly so. 2 Durani eggs. Not bad. Us insects don't lose face this time. On second thought, this service is actually pretty fun. I kinda wanna continue it. Hey, no need to call us out like that. I mean, you know what? I'm just being honest with y'all here. Some of y'all really need some help. Ah, ma'am. Thank you so much. Cuisines this amazing will definitely persuade those stubborn yokai. Maybe, just maybe, your cooking can save the world. That's an overstatement. But look here, I'm just saying. I had a bunch of high school friends, and even college friends, who would not eat. And I would have to physically cook and shove food into their faces, practically. Because they didn't want to eat. It was just like, what are you doing? Oh, I was playing games all day. I didn't realize I needed to eat. What do you mean, brother? How do you not eat like this or so? You have to eat to survive. It's good for your soul. How are you not doing anything in relation to keeping the one thing that keeps your body up and running, people? Hello? Not the Dazai. We save that for good customers. Or probably for Marissa, just she has the budget for it. That's cute. What? I'm a pretty decent chef. I wouldn't say I'm the best, but can I cook things up for my friends? Definitely so. Sometimes 100 just doesn't work right. I'm gonna beat some of you up here. I know 100 doesn't work right. I know appetites, so also, you know, how much people want to consume are different. The fact is, your body will so shut down without one of your 3 major needs. Eat, drink, sleep. I don't need to be team mom for y'all here, because frankly, I don't think I pull off I don't think I pull off those kind of motherly vibes more than anything or so. And frankly, I don't need to be a mother for y'all. I don't need y'all looking up to me that way. Plus, if y'all started calling me mom, or started looking at me that way, I'd question what y'all are getting out of me in that sense then, as an entertainer. Onigiri. Oh, it's a little bit of a long-winded rant, but I know what some of you are into, and it does not surprise me, but I would definitely not be flattered if some of you were like, Mommy Cruz, I need to stop right now. I know some people that would unironically don't like that or so, and considering how, okay, maybe I shouldn't say it that way on stream. There's something I can easily dig myself into a hole into if I said it instead. Oh yeah, I think I'll just for the goodness of mankind and for my own, I think I'll stop myself while I'm ahead. But you know, like, look, you have your, like, you know your own body more than I do. That's the stance that I have with a lot of people when it comes to how they act around, like, having meals, or, like, you know, it's not like 3 square meals a day that some people feel like they have to have or so, but the fact is that, you know, like, some people get really indignant about, don't tell me how to live my life, and then they're like, why don't I have any energy this day? Did you sleep at all? I slept like 2 hours. Did you eat at all? I had like a banana and then maybe some takeout. You need a balanced diet, not to stay fit. That's a separate issue from having food in your system to not shut down! I'm just saying, people, I'm just saying! It's not too far-fetched for me to say this now, right? So like that Dante's twip? Okay, I need to know this twip then. But the fact is, like, how do people expect themselves to be a healthy, functioning human being if you don't give yourself the way to function in the first place? I'm just putting it out there. I breathed air this one and ate last Christmas. No wonder if you want to. Yes! Okay, that is exactly what I'm feeling here. I don't mean to be going off on people, but at the same time, I feel like I am fully justified in going off on people when they act like this or so. And I don't need to baby you. You should be taking care of this yourself. Let's try spicy. I want to keep wondering what Chen does or doesn't like. More dry. Link it in server and you find it. There you go then. Am I crazy in just saying this? I mean, I know I'm neurotypical and I'm relatively normal adjusted compared to the majority of the internet when it comes to being able to say, oh yeah, you know, I can eat at a normal pace, I can time myself, I can wake up with my alarms or so, and to that end, I am very much so an outlier when it comes to the neurodivergent people on the internet. That's not making assumptions, I'm literally just speaking how it is. Insets are carnivores too, but you want to try the cicada slows, right? So let us get some meat on there. Let's get some sweet on there with a chillable drink. Let's get you some sparrow sake. You're a guest today, Riddle, because you have something specialty. Or rather, of course, you're a specialty customer. The fact is, I'm serving you something specialty made for you there. Wow, everybody wants the kebabs. I really need to keep making more. Nice. This spell card will attract more people, and we'll still have a good half of the day to serve out too. You see, I'm perfectly fine. Ugh, guys, come on now. You need to do better than this. I don't need to be the human alarm clock. And quite frankly, if I had to do Denzel Crocker, hey, it's like, oh no, I pinged. Hey, who pinged? I don't need to be your human reminder to eat or so. That's not my job. It shouldn't have to be, but if I need to be a good friend and tell you, hey, help yourselves out here, people, I will have to do so in that end then. Yeah, dude, I need to just keep making these skewers. Everybody freaking wants these skewers so badly. Alright, you're getting onigiri in this case then. Set these up. Try it out. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Table number 2 first. Not low alcohol. That is still low alcohol, so we're fine on that end then. Bring things around. Cook another round. That's 2 orders of onigiri, so I'm gonna have to start bringing that out then. Toss serving. Perfect. 1, 2. This one goes to Riddle. The 2 onigiri. Oh, I have 3 onigiri in the fridge. That's actually great. I can actually even get the... What's his face? Get the thing out to you here. Alright, more onigiri. More potato croquettes. Perfect. Serve this out. Everybody wants the croquettes now. Riddle, what do you want? Something chillable. Another sparrow sake for you then. Get a refill on that end. 1, 2, 3. Let's try tofu for the home cooking. See if you like home cooking then. 1, 2, let's help out here on the drink side of things. Do I have any onigiri in the fridge? I do. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. I'm doing great on my pre-prep. And that even got hyper mode going as well. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. 1, I need to get a Mio and a green tea. Number 3. Number 4. Wonderful. Oh, this pacing is great here, people. Kappa, whatever you said did get censored, so you might need to retype that. Or rather, I'm assuming it got censored, unfortunately, on that end then. As far as saying the body just doesn't send the right signals, I can understand that too now. But like, the fact is, like, I'm not gonna verbally berate you over if you missed a meal. But if it's consistent and you're doing this to the point to where you're complaining that your body's shutting down, that's where I start drawing the line on it then. Or if you're cognizant of it, like my high school friends, where it's like, so you're complaining that you have no energy, but you don't eat. Yeah. Why? Because I don't feel like it. It's not the fact that like my body doesn't feel hungry. I understand that end. Like, I can understand that. I know some of my friends are like, I feel so bloated if I even try to eat, so I really don't have that much of a metabolism. Or, you know, I don't have that much of a pasty. I can get that. But when people just straight up say, no, I just didn't feel like it, that's a skill issue, quite frankly there, sir, and I have no remorse for you here. Get out of my kitchen right now. Rumia wants something signature. Well, let's toss these in then. Fried lampreys. Seafood miso goes out. My toss serving ran out. Unfortunate. That is everything done, so that's perfectly fine. Number 5, number 6. No onigiri in the fridge. I'm assuming she just wants something bitter or soda, so let's see. Soda! Nice assumption, Cruzy. I skip meals all the time, but my energy is fine. And once again, it's different for everybody, so it's no big deal when it comes to it. Like if you're skipping because you know your body's limits, to an extent. But if you're complaining about it afterwards, then that's where I'm drawing the line. Okay, let me scroll up, because since I got into the groove of cooking, I have missed a lot of messages here. So let me scroll up around and I'll see what I am missing. Gosh, everybody wants the port skewers. Stop with the port skewers. What do you want? Soda. Good. Oh, stop with the port skewers, people. Please stop with the skewers. I don't have enough skewers at a time. Y'all have to keep waiting for your turn. I'm actually running so low on the port skewers, too. Okay, let me look at it again. I don't know, I realized the person who wasn't eating drinking water the day and wonder I was felt awful. Turns out I was chronic illness. Okay, well, in that case, I feel like I should rescind a lot of what I've been saying here, just now I feel like a total ass. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry for assuming on the internet. It hopefully won't happen again. I mean, I wasn't going into that point, but the fact is, my point there was, if you are saying that there's a problem when you aren't eating and drinking, then there's a correlation one way or another with what's going on, people. That's all that I'm saying. My body doesn't feel hungry, so I start normally, especially for engrossed in a task. So I have to set reminders to my phone, so I generally do not do either until I'm starving. Okay, but the fact is, you're cognizant of it, and you're working towards solving it, which I have no problems with on that end then. Nerd. Thank you, Calvin. Chat is looking for a chef who can provide picnic food. Interested parties, please visit to discuss. You just focus in, the body doesn't send the right signals. Just an example, I gone a whole day without eating 2018 just playing Overwatch. That's a day. It's like, the body can go, okay, like 3-4 days without water. Or without drinking, at the very least, if I remember. So, and then for food, you're going like 3 weeks before you really start starving, or your body just starts eating the fat in of itself as its last need here, you know? Whatever your Overwatch wants, not for no, for sure. I don't feel like it. I don't feel it. We are not the same. I was having sensory sensitivities, which makes eating sort of exhausting. Better not when I was a kid. I would really rather go hungry than eat so much as touch of pit rolls. All my homies hate pit rolls. The people want their pork. I know what you mean, huh? This is a neurodivergent perspective, hence why I keep a timer to remind myself. You're persisting yourself, but I know what you mean. Some people want a Medal of Honor, but no, you sound like what? I'm trying to cover my bases here, because I don't mean to be canceled when the majority of people online, okay, I say the majority, that's assuming, and that's actually gonna get me canceled, but when the more outspoken majority, I think is the better way to put it, are more than willing to say, yeah, no, you know, I'm on the spectrum in one way or another, or I'm a neurodivergent, I'm not neurotypical, so I'm offering a genuine, hey, I work a 9-to-5 job. I work 2 9-to-5 jobs, people. So, quite frankly here, I have a lot of room to talk than just being a relatively normal, adjusted person here. So, what do you think of my recipe, fried cicada swallows? The appearance on the dish made it a bit difficult to sell at first. How come? But there are daredevils sometimes. There's brave enough to try to say it's unexpectedly crunchy. I'm that type of person when it comes to food of, I'll try everything once at least. Then more and more people started asking to try the swallows. It felt more like they wanted the skewers last night, though. After some time, it's now widely accepted with many positive reviews. The swallows are solid proof enough of my dear bud's sweat and tears. Glad to know that the public appreciates us. I feel that your judges of how your nervous system was assembled. People gotta eat and drink water. Yeah, and once again, like, I'm not judging or punching down. This is from a place of concern. Like once again, like, I'm being a tsundere about this, okay? You don't have to get it out of me in this way or so. I care about y'all, but some of you are absolute idiots in how you treat your bodies. But yeah, like, the people, like, I don't know what the fads were, like, back when we first got our iPhones in high school or so, I know that there's the people who wore the badges of honor of, like, yeah, I have, like, 8,000 unread emails. Really, I'm up to 9,000 now. Oh, rookie numbers. My Gmail has like 11,000 unreads. I'm like, brother, you're gonna hate yourself as an adult because you're never gonna be able to tell crap. And people use emails a lot on the working time. So you better sort that out or get a new email, because that's not a badge of honor I'm ever going to wear. Like, have a good night, Calvin. I mean, it's subjective, but at least for me, that was, like, one thing that I just didn't understand for the badge of honor. And then, yeah, same thing, too, for, like, eating and drinking, or rather, it's the other end. I knew a friend to where every day they walked in with a monster, just chud the whole thing before 8 a.m. classes started in high school or so. And to one end, I'm like, okay, do you need it? And he's like, yeah, it's my routine. It's like, okay. In that case, then 10 white coffee, I can understand it. If that's how it works for you, so be it. But I'd hate to be your bladder whenever you do get those kidney stones later on in your life for how much you're drinking, dude. Holy crap. I pray for your soul, but I only pray for the best for you. Your 3,000 emails won't take too much effort. What? I'm just saying! That's... You feel better for your shift if you had 3 times enough fun to remind you to eat like me, smile. Do I need to ping you then? Do I need to playfully call you and just say, haha, you need to eat now, haha? I don't know what the heck I was doing there, I'll be honest with you. Oh, Tamina, thank you for the raid, yourself, lovely. I know that you came in earlier, but I didn't know that you split off. It's either that or I've been streaming long enough. What were you doing? Anyway. I'll let y'all talk amongst yourselves as I do another story segment real quick then. Okay, hold on, actually too. It's just that sometimes people don't want to, and we'll do our best to when people shove food into our faces. My friend who has a coffee and smoked before starting the day wonders why his head hurts every day. Yes! Like, it's question marks on that end. And to that end, I'm slice of life trash, people. If I wasn't, like, look, some of y'all, I'm not saying I shouldn't be appreciated, but if I could get in contact with you all IRL, I am absolutely gonna be pure tsundere behavior of, look, I made this food so you can function, okay? You can thank me later. I don't care about your feelings at all. You need to be able to function so we can have an actually decent friendship instead of you complaining all the time, okay? Stop on the good side, idiot! But really, y'all need some help! Ooh, ZZZ. Well, I hope you had fun with, you know, whatever was going on or so, if you were just grinding or, you know, doing more story stuff. Chen, I saw your request in the Boon Boon Maru newspaper. Mind telling me more about it? You came? Are you not opening your Izakaya anymore? It's still early in the day. I have some time left. Okay. Let me explain. My kitties usually exclusively live in the mountains. I want to give them something new by having a picnic here at the Yokai Trail. You're such a nice owner. Of course! However, I can't prepare everything for the picnic, so... Don't worry about it. I'll take it from here. What do you want, Chen? 3 grilled lampreys, and then Rumia. Rumia, am I seeing you make Izakaya more and more recently? That's because Misty's food is tasty. Thank you. That's partly thanks to you as well. I still can't believe I forgot my signature dish. Thanks for the reminder again. Maybe that's what they meant by being so used to a thing's existence that you forgot it was even there. So, Nanoka! Is that so? Yes. By the way, did you know that lampreys are actually the ingredient that best matches my ability? I can give people temporary night blindness, and lampreys can cure that. We're like a match made in heaven. A night sparrow is a match made in heaven with lampreys? You should have one too. The ingredient that best matches your ability. I don't know. You're known as the yokai of the dust, after all. You definitely know something about foods that are black, right? You mentioned that you stayed at that Black Food Festival before, right? I have no ideas about food at all. Yeah, that sounds about right. However, I remembered something recently. I ran into a black bear several days ago, because it's pretty rare seeing one around here. I wanted to eat it. Black bear. Your appetite is surprisingly big even when you look like a little girl. So, Nanoka! However, even as a yokai, we shouldn't treat rare animals as food. Many a certain sage would show up out of nowhere and start lecturing you, Cousin. I didn't eat that bear. I was kinda worried something like that would happen, so I stopped for a moment. And that bear just took that opportunity to run away. I still regret letting it escape like that. I see. Maybe I could substitute that bear with something else. Can you actually do it? Let me see. Something similar to a black bear. A Iberico pork? So, Nanoka! Maybe. Don't go away. I'll find you one and show it to you. 1 Iberico pork. This is it? What should I do with it? Boil it or grill it? I feel like something is missing. Do you have any ideas? Meat tastes pretty much the same. Saying that is like declaring war on goods. It tastes like chicken. Is that so? So, Nanoka! Is that so, Nanoka? I should be doing that instead now. Wait a minute. What's wrong? You said meat tastes pretty much the same. I was wondering, maybe it's because you've had too much meat. In that case, why not just combine meat with vegetables? I don't want to eat veggies. Oh, come on, Drama Queen. Even carnivores occasionally eat a little veggies. I'm not a carnivore. I'm not a yokai. Is that scary? Oh god, maybe I shouldn't have growled. I'm never gonna beat the puppy girl rumors after that. Oh crap, dude. Oh no, I've done it to myself. Maybe if I continue on really quickly, nobody will notice. I'm not scary at all. The face is round and squishy. It's quite cute, actually. As cute as a pufferfish. Are pufferfish cute? I mean, they definitely taste good. Speaking of that, I once visited a country before. Shut up, and chat. Shut up. Jeez, how many places have you visited before? The people there treated a puffy black and white bear as their treasure. Bear? The people there must be really brave. So you just talking about China? With pandas? The bear doesn't eat humans. Or I shouldn't say it doesn't like to eat meat. Shut up. I'm tossing a knife at you to shut up. Then the bear is the exact opposite of you. What does it eat then? Bamboo? I've never tried it before. Yup, pandas. Huh? Are you interested? Just wait here. I'll find some for you. Need to get bamboo, but I have a bamboo shoot. Perfect. I still don't want to eat anything green. I know it's not going to be a simple task. However, I'll use Iberico port as the main ingredient and soak it in a bamboo shoot broth. You'll be able to enjoy meat all you want while getting all the nutrients from bamboo. Is that so, Nanoka? I have a good feeling about it. Right, might as well just throw pufferfish into it. Cute, tasty, and puffy. Like this, and this. I know what to do now. It turned out great. I got this inspiration thanks to you. I'll create a delicious dish that will dispel your regrets away. Imitation bear paw. So Rumi needs to try that. So let's invite her out then. Okay, what do I need to get for Chen again? I need to get a Dodo Lamprey. Is that Sonaka has the same energy as a Yasumu Good Night? I mean, to an extent or so, I guess. It was grilled lamprey, right? I'm pretty sure. But it is a Rumia-ism, very much so, to an extent. I feel like it does fit that same bill. Arigato, thank you very much. Yep, same here, same here. Thank you. My kitties really enjoyed the dishes. By the way, shouldn't you be opening your Izakaya right about now? I'm going. I know it's the debt repayment day. Alright, Yokai Trail, let's do this thing. Alright, so the imitation bear paw, I only have 4, so I'd rather not serve it up necessarily. I'll serve some Tatsu ramen just from making stuff. So I want to, so I'm gonna have the steamer, of course, but I don't want to necessarily serve it up as a menu item. So otherwise, everybody's going to ask for it, and then I'm going to run out of the only ones I have for Rumia in that case, which is going to be an absolute problem then. Instead, just put the usual menu out here. Get some umeshu from Chen too, but no reason to necessarily put it out. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Alright, let me scroll up on this too here. Funny story about this funny story about that. This Overwatch about the Overwatch thing. I was grinding for Diamond. I would get up, open the game, and when I checked the clock, it was like 11 p.m. When I found the sitting on the clock and stuff in the game, it was a game changer. 16-year-old me was on a mission. I see how I put so much energy into a game that went to the gutter soon. Sad. That's where being a variety streamer is where it's at, people, because then you don't ever have a problem with that. You're always bouncing around from game to game. Quite frankly, I got the most out of playing Omega Strikers, which, you know, in essence is a dead service game. It still is alive or so, but, you know, there's that bouncing around. I mean, Apex is dwindling, and it's not like much is really ever going to change about that, honestly, with how EA's been treating it. Should have been a bigger cash cow, but it's absolutely EA, so can't say much about it. And, well, to be fair, that's just the nature of games. Everything's going to change, of course, over time. I mean, I fear for the day when Zune stops making Toho games at all or so, or if his mortal body gives out from all the alcohol he's constantly consuming, but I feel like that's way far away from what Zune could ever reach at that point. He's honestly his own living embodiment, so he's just kind of here. RIP OS. I say that, but I'm not helping the problem of RIP OS, considering how I have not touched a game in like a month or so, and that's just because I'm busy. I've got other games to play, people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guess Overwatch doesn't have a vice grip on me anymore? Yeah, instead I do. Watch my streams only. If I could do a yandere face, I would, but I could do it on VR chat at the very least. All downhill since Overwatch 2, agreed. I always loved competitive scenes in most games, and even though, you know, Overwatch 3 was, you know, going in the gutter, when it, you know, when they literally killed a sixth of the jobs just because they were like, we can. What the fuck? Dude, Paladins was better. Hey yo, Shitty Game Squad back in the day for Paladins was great. That was peak high school energy. Hey guys, I know it's 3 AM, but we haven't won yet. Play until we win? Play until we win, guys? Hey guys, play until we win? Oh, goodness gracious. So, those days back then or so, how very positively cursed they were. low alcohol. I'm also trying to keep my Sparrow tune up for hyper mode, so I'm trying to see if I can just cook up whatever. Nice! Preserved hyper mode. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I also didn't get it exactly. Well, alcohol, did you a fruity highball in that case then? Can't end on L, always on a W. I lost so much sleep on those days, and although I can laugh about it in the past, and I will laugh about it now, I would not be able to do those days as much at all, unfortunately. Just due to having an actual life of like two jobs to work and everything like that or so, and then it's just, yeah. Paladins was fun in its vacuum too, of course, but you know, it's been very much so overshadowed by its contemporaries, and well, it's not like Hi-Rez is doing anything special with it necessarily on its end now. I'm just saying it as it is here. Don't hate me. I'm just the messenger. Thank you for your patronage, Riddle. Probably another Onigiri would be good for the future. Overwatch was made in the promise of PvE and they didn't do PvE. Wow, it's not right the first time that they broke their promises now, huh? Smile. Sag. You want something oily. Well, we're getting greasy then. You want something dry. Oh, Sparrow Saute for you then. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm gonna need more lampreys, of course, then. Rumi is here, so I can serve her the imitation bear paw in that case. It'll be wonderful. Thank you for the defense 1 edge, Proc. Curious. Activision, was it? How does kill Paladins in every other update? They killed Rome Royale faster than they killed Paladins, and Rome Royale was its own cool take on the Battle Royale genre, and then they just killed it even faster than how they did with Paladins, which I find so hilarious. Okay, how do I make the bear claw? I need a steamer with a bear claw, pork pufferfish, and bamboo shoot. So let's do that. Let's add some honey. Let's put that in there. And you want soda! 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. The bear pod goes to Rumia. The rumors be true though. Sparatoon has to go again. I'm having a fun time tonight, and I just say thank you all for the banter, but I'm feeling my voice starting to go. So I'll see how much longer I do want to go tonight. Hello, Marissa. Number 3 wants that. I need to get things out, and I should start helping Kyoto with the drinks a little bit here, because we are getting positively swamped with people. Well, made a PvE mode. Yeah, they made PvE modes before then, and well, rather there was, you know, dedicated PvE to an extent on some ends or so. Even though Battle Royale Patrol Royale was a fun fantasy feel for me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It brought something cool with it, with its gear, because it was like the perfect mix between Battle Royale and what Spellblade could have been better on. Spellblade was a good idea, but unfortunately, it was heavily unoptimized, and it just died pretty fast as well. No one wanted to play. Well, it's number 9. It's just Skibbity Sauce. Oh, why am I reading this out? Y'all here. Okay, let's... Flesh and soda. Japanese and chewable. Okay, so let's just get these two going then. You want Japanese? You like your mushrooms, Marissa? You like your meats? You like stuff that's expensive, right? Say the retro port. Let's get something filling. Let's get something sweet and just try that for you then. And Rumors just wants meaty, so I know how she likes her stuff. Let's get the cicada slows then. Ooh, toss serving continues to still be the goat. One foot in multiplayer Super Mario 64 co-op Deluxe. Oh, jeez, dude, that would be hilarious. Is Skibbity a ban-worthy offense? No, because the fact is, like, we can say all this stuff all the time or so, but Calvin will get something more cursed out of me more than anything. So I'm just kind of like, it could be worse. It could be way worse when it comes to it then. So I'm not sweating it. Now, if you bait me into saying certain things that can impact my image or so, such as the allegations, then I will hold it against you very much so then. No, I'm Ginzy. It's simply my vernacular. I mean, to be fair enough, people, like, I literally just played 420 Blaze at Game of the Year Edition 2. like last year, for crying out loud. So it's not too far for me to talk about like, hey, this is a ban-worthy offense when I was really playing the meme game of my generation. So that's that's a bad dichotomy that's set forth when I am giving a very biased view on what was on what memes I do tolerate in my dictatorship here. Well, my brain when I was a kid, you need to watch my my few videos on 420 Blazed Game of the Year edition then, because you will very much so appreciate those videos. I'm not going to read that out. I taught myself on that end, Kappa. You're not gonna get that out of me this easily here. Only if you ask nicely, or if you donate to me and my OnlyFans. Look, I'm a selective sellout here. Am I really gonna debase myself for money? Damn straight. That one manga panel. Are you so lowly as to get down on your knees for money? Sorry, did you take me as a fool who will get down on his knees for money? Yes, I do. Damn straight. Dude, everybody wants the lamp freeze. I only have one drill. Stop with the lamp freeze, people. Please stop. I only have so much. Oh, you're actually gonna run my lamprey supply dry. I went in with less because I thought that, because I went in because I had more of this and the pork and fish kebabs, but everybody just wants the lampreys. Become a sellout? Oh, goodness gracious here. OnlyFans? I mean, that's Flanny and I's joke in the server. Or rather, it was her joke first, because, OnlyFans. OnlyFans. Flanny? OnlyFans. It's great. It's lovely. Plus, she's real cute. I actually don't have an OnlyFans. You can thank your stars above, but once again, it's coming full circle. I don't think I need to tell the story again on how some people have very much so asked for certain things out of me. Feed pits. Back then when I didn't think about the money-making opportunity, but nowadays maybe that's for the better. Maybe it's for the better that my feed pits aren't on the internet for some stranger to know. I remember at AWA they had saying no soliciting like $5 HUDs. Meanwhile, at Cruzmates, I see a 2B with $5 a step on your sign with the line of Dalbad congoers. 1984. This is truly a society we live in. No, it's the Atlanticons that say no signs unless it's part of your cosplay. And I think that's probably just due to precedents in the past. That or also just venue, especially when I think about it or so. Because the Georgia World Congress Center, they've been booked for the greater half of the years that I've been going. Not just for AWA, but other things at the same time. Like 2022, when there was a Juno convention on one day. But then there was also a Christian, book conference for 2 days of MomoCon, I think. And it made me think, oh, these poor people. Because that was the year when MomoCon got moved to building B instead of being in building A. And just the amount of people watching from the Omni and probably, less than, just due to, how anime is. Some people probably walking in less than skimpily clad outfits and whatever. Probably did inspire the best, God, no freaks at AWA. No, dang, no freaks. Thank God deserves people with signs for talking up the halls for those photo ops. I was about to say, it's right. I feel like there's also logistical things with it too. Just for example, people with signs can easily clog up traffic, can easily clog up space, exactly so. And when it comes to it on a better end, usually you only see staff with signs, and that might also just be a good way to keep things moving on and saying, hey, keep things to one side or so. Rumia, how did you like my imitation bear paw? It's delicious. I no longer regret letting that black bear escape. That's great. Maybe I did that bear a favor, though. Is that so, Nanaka? There are things that even a yokai shouldn't eat. This is true. Anytime I see this is true, I only think of that Casa of 09 or like whatever, that the rejection sim, the live action anime episode trailer that they had or so. This is true. That is that. However, a smart cook like myself can solve this problem by creating something similar but more tasty. Cuts are great, aren't they? Any fandom will have their freaks. Oh, yeah. Maybe we still holds more tame on our end for if I want to say associate with the main fandom. But there's freaks in any way, shape, or form. You got new injuries. Strats by stray cats again? You're their leader, aren't you? It's because they have bad temper. Did you find the missing cat we mentioned last time? It's that kitty who scratched me. And he still got away in the end. Did you do something that made him hate you? I don't know either. It looks like you're really troubled by it. This kitty might cause trouble alone outside. How alone is he? About 4 years old? That's not a kitty anymore. It's normal for an adult cat to leave the den and form their own family, right? Is it normal? That's part of nature. You can't grow without being independent. There are people who want to be at home all the time, right? For example, some adults want to stay at home forever because dinner there is just too delicious. You can't apply human principles to cats. On a separate note, I have to admit that your cooking talents are very good. You gave me the recipe for a new dish. Huh? Me? I want to improve the recipe a little. When? You don't remember? It's kind of expected. You were very dizzy then. And we should be able to keep everyone in the den with super delicious dishes, right? I already told you that's not going to happen. Does that mean we need to make something even better? Fine. I'll help you this time. You can make dishes so delicious that that you can even keep kitties from leaving. We, not you. Tell me what you know about cats, and let's develop a recipe that every cat loves. Okay, just this once. I beg you, please help me. Do you know what these cats like to eat? Did they find something new recently? They've been going near the river and scooping up something. Is it fish? It's something harder and softer. I'm not really sure either. I'm really weak against water. My master forbids me from going near rivers. You're standing on a bridge. What could it be? In the river. Could it be seaweed? Seaweed? Now that you mentioned it, it kind of looks like that. And let's try to make some dishes with seaweed. What do you want? Oh, just a seaweed. Okay. Total fans can absolutely be very freaky. I love my freaky corners. I mean, okay, look, I'm not gonna deny. The freaks do absolutely exist in society, and I appreciate for how candid they are, and it's super funny, and super cringe at times, and I feel like that's a perfect balance when it comes to it or so. And, of course, a lot of the internet humor, it's absolutely predicated off of that, and I appreciate their service. Total fans can be freaky, thinking about it. Total is one of the least freaky I've seen in a while. May just be annoying the freaky spots, though. In that case, it's not a compliment. I've seen some really bad crap over the happening years. That's why I'm not into the fandom. Okay, fandom versus freaks are different. Fandom is, that's like when people say, oh, sorry, the biggest lie that I always see online, of course, Barrett, is, oh, I'm part of the VTube community. Brother, that's the entire internet. You're not part of some community. This is engagement bait. You can't say anything about this or so. Fandoms, my high school was when Amino app launched. I looked at it and I said, nope, this absolutely sucks the soul out of what a fandom is, out of what a community of like-minded people enjoying a certain series, game, or franchise should be, and it just poisoned the well for me, and I'm like, nope, I'm not going there. I'm glad I didn't, because Amino apps, me at 9 years old, oh boy, the streamer character is so cute, I want to see more of her. Clueless. I prefer to go on my own adventures and stay in more tight-knit circles. Yeah! So once again, I'm glad that y'all are part of the cruise ship with me for another year, with it being 2025 now. I do appreciate this, especially for my first stream back in a while, and just getting to come back to streams like this or so. Like, I wouldn't have discovered for very, very, situational things. Like, I keep pointing you out, Sunny, but once again, it's miraculous that the one day I was cosplaying Botched, you saw me. And, well, now we're here. Amino app was kicked on steroids. Yeah. Remember dating the fandom Discourse back in Tumblr would not recommend grown adults beefing with a kid who insists likes Madoka Magica. I had some middle school friends who were into MLP when, you know, bronies was still, oh, I'm saying cool as if like they were out there, but as if like, you know, they're not cool now, but you know, but I feel like that was like one of the more objectified fandoms for just existing, and, oh, dude. And then that same friend got into Steven Universe, just on their own, and oh no. Oh, you poor summer child. I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad for you. I think I've been here a year now, time flies. I mean, it's 2025, you can tip that year marker up by 2 now. Let's be honest here, y'all. But nonetheless, I thank y'all so much. My partner saw you and was like, ooh, are you sure it's fun? I searched around and saw the briefcase says, oh shit, we need to ask for a picture. That's so good. I love you two. It makes me so happy as a cosplayer when it's sort of just like, is that them? Is that them? Did you see one? Is it real? I am Pocket. I am Pocket. I have the same enough build. I have everything built for it. I'm skin tone matching enough, which is not important for cosplay. But fact is, when that's cool, that's cool. Only thing I'm missing is the bullet hole where I was shot for my 18th birthday by my dad. It's me, Pocket Deadwatt. It's me, John Deadwatt. Okay, let's get back to it now. Let's get back to it. I brought some dishes with seaweed. Give them a try. I need to advertise the cosplay out more, because there isn't too many Deadwatt cosplays. If I actually can get a good photo shoot, I am absolutely going to... I'm going... This is my claim to fame. I am Pocket... I should do some face cam streams of me doing Pocket Deadwatt gameplay then, in that case, then. It feels nothing out of the ordinary. How come? Is it because I didn't control the heat correctly? It's not about taste. Maybe... too vegetarian? Then should I add some meat? I wonder what meat is best for cats. Stray cats need a lot of calories to survive in the wild. It could be great if they can eat something more nutritious. There are stray cats after all. In that case, how about boar meat? Seaweed and boar meat? What could come out of that combination? You never know until you try. I'll put the ingredients here. Seaweed, boar meat. Think you're only Deadlock cosplayer all weekend? I am John Deadlock! I mean, once I had reached the Dyson surface simple enough, and you only just see that fur parka, and then you can really just wear like a green sleeve. I'd also assume Infernus is simple, because you can just go to like a Party City, or Party Express, grab a red bowler hat, and then literally just get like high suspenders from like a Goodwill, and then you're good to go. I feel like Infernus is also just as easy. If there's anything like that, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, and some shades. You can just get that up. Yeah, you can just get that from like a party plating store or so. Real Deadwatt. Is this recipe okay? I feel like I won't like the taste. Really? I thought it turned out pretty good. Then, let's give it a try. Okay, I'll try my best to adjust the flavor until you like it. Power soup. And Ched needs to try the power soup. Okay, this is going to be my last day for Izakaya, and I feel my throat going, but I do want to at least do a song cover, off stream. I'll record it for the YouTube peeps, or if you just want to hop into a voice call, like, in the server right after this, I can show her so. I saw an Infernus cosplay on Reddit that went hard. Yes, yes, yes. Speaking of the cosplay side, on the same side of me getting ribbons to give out that have me inflicting people, I'm thinking about printing on cardboard and hanging around like a necklace of just me wearing the Deadlock text bubble with just the text, what's the plan? So, as I'm going around as Pocket, because that will absolutely sell the cosplay even further, so people can recognize me more instead of it just being like, who are they? Or is that Pocket? Because if I wear that and just people see, what's the plan? Just on there, you immediately know, hey yo, that's Deadwatt, that's Deadwatt real right now. Dude, I'm down to 5 lampreys. I need more lampreys. So badly. Like, holy crap, I've got nothing more. I've got nothing more to my name. Alright, pork and char kebabs are back on the menu then. What's the plan? Yeah, I want to do. I think I want to commit to that to upgrade my Dead Rot cosplay. It'll be hilarious. Okay, you just saying that in all caps really sells me on my own plan more. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that then. Oh, I'm already excited for MomoCon, even though it's 5 months away. I'm already so excited. Alright, last day, and then stream will end. Because it's almost midnight too. Maybe I'll put some Dead Rot 2 off screen. I don't know. I'm still feeling pretty giddy, and I think I'm just on a streamer high, since it's been, once again, a while for me to play. Just about me more. I totally don't have a thing for being praised and being noticed. What? But, like, just... like, anytime I get reactions from my friends about this, I'm like, oh my god, I love your cosplay, so... It gives me so much joy. I love it. You don't know how much of a smile you're bringing on my face right now, and then to Sunny. So much. I'm feeling pretty, so pretty, and yay. To get my stuff ready ahead for a change. I mean, you have, at the very least, you said since you just need to, like, fits around Airman, he should be a little bit farther on, right? You could put it on a headband too and have it over your head. I could, but I think wearing it like a necklace and having it, you know, like, speaking down like it actually is in game is better on that end. Plus, you're moving your head the most at convention, so unless you're like a sim or you're wearing something more secure, I don't want it bobbing up and down. Dead Rot when you spin, what's the point? Pain gets more and more frantic. I mean, to be fair, that's the same thing. Like that's a lovely Valve thing. For instance, to where in Dota, if you keep spamming a ability, like say like your ultimate's ready, or if you're trying to spam an ability and your hero has to go, it's like, I can't do that right now. It's on cooldown. They also get more and more frantic, and they just keep going. I can't do that. I can't do that right now. That is absolutely a Valve kind of design thing, and it's so small, but it's so funny and cool. All right, Chen, what do you want? I want something fishy then. Pork and char kebab for you then. Now add some meat. Valve humor, my beloved. It's good. It's nice and good. Oh, I needed to try the power soup. Oops. Oh, hopefully she only doesn't one and done me on her eating. I should make another skewer because I'm definitely gonna expect them to want more than just the one. Okay, good. Chen's not one and done me. Valve is great with small details. Yeah. Can't see fish. Okay, what does power soup take? Boar meat, seaweed in the pot. She wants fish, so throw in some trout in there. It reminds me of how, like, the guy behind Borderlands was talking about for Borderlands 4. He's gonna have to dial. He said they are dialing about the humor because they realized it was a sore spot for the previous entries. Though he did joke about putting Hawk 2A in as the Hawk 2A, like, assault rifle or whatever. It's like, no. We're regressing in society. You can stop anytime you like. Did you guys see the final Team Fortress comment? Spy face real, confirmed. It's real. And also, yes, Team Fortress mentioned we finally got it after all these years. Actually, though. Wow, guys, I can't believe Team Fortress is over. I can't believe it's so over, guys. Oh, the memories, the nightmares. It's finally over. But yeah, it's very sweet that we finally did get Team Fortress to, actually, see it actually end. The comic line, at least, or so. And there was pretty decent resolution for a lot of the parties, I gotta say. Dre Townsend, the Dre Hot, and make him say hot too. Honey, oh, it's for real. Just I saw somebody literally make a design idea of like, I can't remember which Borderlands weapons, the ones that where it's like when instead of reloading them you just throw them, and somebody was like the hot 2A and you gotta throw them at that, and you gotta throw that thing, and it's like stop. You can stop anytime you want now, people. Still need to eat it? Yeah. But you're gonna head to bed for now? Alright. Take it easy, Cap. I mean, after this night at the Izakaya, I'm going offline too, so no worries, no worries. Just enjoy your night, and thank you for coming on once again. Okay, I need to make more skewers because I am out, which means people are absolutely just gonna start asking for them in droves. So make. Don't have any specialty customers, so we can just keep this going. And yep, people are asking. You know, many people are saying this. Let's help out Kyoko a little bit here. The rumors is here. What do you want? Flesh. The usual for you then. The usual lady. Make. Oh, I gave you the wrong thing. Well, that's gonna be a bad combo breaker. I am very disappointed in myself because I mistyped that. Well, that guy's gonna be sorely disappointed in me, like I said. Apologies. I'm sorry. Oh, you hate it. You hate dining at the Izakaya because I got you the wrong fruit. And to be fair, you have every right to hate me on that end then. Let's help out a little bit though. Get help on the green tea servings. I got this, Jojo. I got this. We're good. I got the wrong dish again because I'm mashing. Oh, I am making people dislike me tonight. I apologize. Dear customers. Should have been in bed 2 hours ago. Okay, what? If you need to be in bed, I'm fine, Austin. You don't have to stay around for me here, both for the viewing or the moderation side. You know I can handle myself to this end, and we just talked about me being team mom here. Come on. You don't need to stay up for my sake. Man, what are you about hot duo from outstanding? What are you on about? You need to all chat that next time that you can, and just get reactions out of people. I need to see that. Shouldn't we all have been Austin? I'm sorry for streaming that so late. I don't have that much else of a choice when it comes to it, people. My schedule sucks. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, people. Why do you have to be? Why is everyone so mean to me? Chillable, that's fine enough then. Onigiri, don't have onigiri. She doesn't like peculiar. Okay, well, it's experimenting around, of course. Caught it insomnia, not a choice. Okay, well, in that case, then I get to bully you still. That's a bad way to put it. We shouldn't have to. She has 2 jobs! I do have 2 jobs, but I have tomorrow off. So, that's rare. This isn't a you thing, this is a me thing. Well, in that case, then afterwards, chill in the Discord with me. We're doing karaoke, idiots. Business what's good, you two. You might know a thing or two. Or, I'm butchering that. Business what's good. You two know a thing or two. Ah, you're here. Today's the date. You haven't forgotten about it, have you? Of course not. I'm all set. Here's 3,000 yen. And so we're all clear. And remember, people, 3,000 yen may look like a lot, but if you need to convert, not counting how weak the yen is to the American dollar, move the digit 2 places. Kyoto owed Chen 30 bucks, and she was gonna break her kneecaps over it. And then Mystia took the debt, and now she's gonna break her kneecaps over it. You know, more late tomorrow, but you're off. I can hop on karaoke or games. I have tomorrow off, so yeah, let's chill. I'm gonna stream, and then we'll see. Yeah. I've indeed received the money. So now the debts between us are settled. Finally. That's so it, Misty. This way, you can go back to your casual life like before. Well, yeah. Reasonable crap. Most sane night in Gensokyo. And if so, you might not need my help every day. How do I put it? Although I'm happy to have the debt settled, I am getting used to the daily routine of coming over here and helping out. Me too. They sure were busy days, but they were also happy ones. Yeah, and so it all ends. Don't want it to end? You're still here. $30 is $30. Look, I'm not gay. $5 is $5. Look, I'm not a sellout. But I'm a business graduate. Quite frankly, if you ask nicely enough for feet pits, for a premium you might get— I should stop while I'm ahead. Hey, that's rude! I was here the entire time! And I'm your host, Sam Wright. I've been here the entire time. Game Changers referenced. Mentioned. Do you want to say anything? I mean, you made it this far in such a short time. It must have been hard. That's for sure. We really gave it our all. Oh, really? Well, if you've invested so much in your Izakaya, wouldn't it be a pity if you stopped here and just went back to square one? It is a pity, but there's no more reason to work this hard, is there? After all, running an Izakaya was nothing more than a hobby for me. Now that I've paid the debts, I don't need to. Really? Don't you ever have, like, a dream or two? Dream? What a bird brain! Well, you've been living here so long, you gotta have a few regrets. Think about it. Is there anything you want to do but can't? Now that you mentioned it, there actually is something like that. We've always wanted to hold a concert of our own in Tokyo. That's it! That's the one! Huh? You want to hold a concert, right? Well, why haven't you then? Of course, that's because of money, am I right? Does it cost money to hold a concert? Of course it does! The stage, the costumes, the lighting, the props, and so on. They're not things you can simply ignore. But we're not saying that we have to hold one. That's right. We're happy just singing casually along the Yokai Trail. What a bird brain! Well, you don't have to give up so soon. It's actually not that hard. But you've also said that it takes a lot of money. How can yokai like us get much? Don't say that! Look! You've still got me! You're willing to sponsor a concert? No! That's absolutely impossible! Well then, do you want to loan us money for the concert? Even if you're a bird, you shouldn't think of reaching the sky in one stride! Then why do we need you around? There's a saying that it's better to teach someone to fish than to give them a fish. Although I can't directly help you with the concert, I can help you make a plan for expanding your Izakaya business. This way you'll soon be able to make enough money for the concert. That sounds like a lot of trouble. You've been working so hard for a month, and now we have to continue working? Ugh, stop it! Come on! Think about it! You made your business grow so much in only 1 month. What will happen if you continue? If we continue, what will happen? Misty? Sorry, I dozed off. Where were we again? Don't doze off on me! I'm delivering the opportunity of a lifetime to you right now! Ask yourself, do you want to hold the greatest concert of all time in Tokyo? If we have the opportunity, of course we'd want to have one. That's true, but... That's great! I am happy to have a mortgage deal that suits you well! How about trying to expand your business and continue running it? This will bring you closer to your dream faster! If I work hard, could I ever expand it as big as the one in my dream? Dream? Kyoko... I want to give it a shot! Oof, I knew it. Huh? You're Misty after all, and this is indeed a rare chance. I'd also like to try. Anyways, whatever your decision is, I'll support it. I'll support you. Really? Are you still gonna stay by my side? Of course! Do we have an agreement now? So it's a deal then! All you need to do is sign. Sorry, handprint? Paw print? Featherprint? On this loan agreement. You leave the renovations and constructions to us! You have another pre-written mortgage agreement ready again. It's just way too suspicious no matter how I look at it. How is it suspicious? Does that concert sound nice, doesn't it? I know, I'll sign it. 6,000 yen, 60 bucks to Yakimo Family Bank. Due next month. If borrower defaults, then lender can break borrower's kneecaps. Is this okay? Phew, yeah, it's okay. Well, I won't bother you anymore. Finally managed to force another mortgage on them again. Now Master would be pleased, right? But why? What does she want? Well then, where do we set up our new place? What's the matter? I was kind of lost when speaking to Chen though, and got you into this. Speaking of, since your debts are settled, you're not obligated to help me anymore. Do you want me gone? Of course not! There's no problem then. Should I watch you work alone for a dream while doing nothing myself? But you've already got enough work at the temple. You've never mentioned it, but I know. Head priestess definitely complained about you working here, right? How did you... I overheard one of my guests saying so. The temple's work involves practice that starts before the roosters crow every morning. Morning? Morning. Don't mention that, guys. Besides, because you're an apprentice, you also need to sweep the temple and take care of random stuff. You didn't have much to rest to begin with. Ever since you started coming over to me, you've been working day and night. As a result, you often doze off when reciting sutras or sweeping the floor. You've been disappointed by the head priestess quite a few times because of this, right? Some of my guests saw it. I don't want you to be disappointed because of me. More importantly, I'm worried your health would deteriorate if things went on like this. It's nothing. I've gotten used to it. You're lying! Don't you think I didn't see it? You've been chanting soldiers yourself randomly these past couple of days. You're under a lot of pressure, aren't you? And I really do want to reach for our dream together. If you want to continue working here, you have to reduce your work at the temple. The head priestess wouldn't possibly agree. What if we changed our work here until it worked for the temple? What do you mean? Doesn't the temple often want mud-slaves and collect alms from elsewhere? If I pay you a commission, shouldn't I be able to make a request to the temple to send you here over at night? You can't do this! You're working hard to make money for our dream, but I'm making you pay whenever I come over to help! But with you here, the Izakaya can run more efficiently. I think it's worth it. I understand. Let me go back and negotiate with the head priestess. It's right now. We'll work out the new location for the Izakaya another day. Sure, I'll be heading back as well. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Ooh, what a VN segment. And I can feel my throat going on me. Alright. We will save. That will end our stream for tonight on Misty's Izakaya. And thank you all for joining us. It's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. Thank you to everybody who came by today. It has been a wonderful time getting to stream out and just getting to return to form with everybody here. I'm so glad that so many familiar faces all came along, and I cannot thank you all enough for visiting me for the first time in this new year here. It's been wonderful to just have once again, so many people coming by and just chilling out with me again. I'll be back tomorrow playing something, we'll see or so, and we'll see how it goes. Of course, and at least from my side of the world, wherever you are, wherever you may be. Whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. I'll see you all tomorrow, and maybe, for us, Sunny, maybe we can play games tomorrow then. We'll see, or just whoever comes along. At least for now, once again, have a wonderful night, y'all. And I'll talk about the karaoke stuff in the Discord.